There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see. I need to add the streams, or I need to add the Discords back in. I guess I'm only getting 2.
I invited somebody to your Discord. I don't know if they're going to join.
They don't have to if they don't want to.
I don't know. I sent them a link though.
Alright, let's see. Like, alright, let's go ahead and copy link. Alright, let's see.
Krog live. Set HTTPS Discord GG unspec. Krog live. Set HTTPS Discord GG unspec.
There was a moment when you actually said you gave up. Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. Wipe that smile off your face. Stopping Black, is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat, in a year, or 5 or 10. Or think about your pride. If Saiyan blood flows in your veins, if you're my son as you claim, then I won't tolerate you losing to anyone. You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing!
Loading. Set scout.
Where? Alright, so see, we need at least one more player or else it's not going to fit into the Discord. You got to have even numbers for it to like make it fill out the screen the way I need it to.
A lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine.
There we go. What's up, X?
There we go. Got one more play. All right, perfect.
His kids are sleeping, so he can't talk.
That's fine, as long as you can just more of. All right, rules are very simple. We're going to do a fractured plane race, but we are also going to be all streaming our fractured plane race at the same time. I would recommend probably lowering the frame rate of it because it will get a little bit close to crashy whenever we put all of them up there together. Alright, so there's two.
Celebrating with a bottle, bone, whiskey, no gelato, Drake said it is a model, cause I started from the bottom, going straight for the top, pull the trigger when they ask me now, when I open, call me Fetty Wap, Big Sean, all I wanna squat, bad boys in the young puff, 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 young puff,
You're being attacked by a mosquito. I can't help you with that. Like I said, I would recommend probably lowering your stream quality. You can change that because it is a boosted server, so you can adjust that for it. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's put up the window 1. Alright, perfect. We got everybody on here. Put my face cam up a little smaller. Right. Hopefully everybody has a PayPal or Cash App, some way of me being able to get you currency. Figure out, I guess, exactly what services you'll do. Alright, we go.
Don't worry, I'm gonna embarrass my ass right here.
Loading.
I haven't done fractured plane in a
People who
minute.
play Barb will have an advantage.
Everybody keeps like whispering me, just says like, send me the Discord. I'm not gonna send you just the Discord. Sorry, brother.
Said they know all the correct essences to run.
Pro X, just to let you know, you can see your phone settings right now. Just letting you know.
Well, I mean, you're gonna tell me showing your phone. Technically, in a sense, you're showing your phone settings.
Well, no. He was actually in his phone stuff. Like
do that.
he's playing on his phone. I'll just let him know.
But yeah, now asking the stream since everything's on a follower chat. That's the main objective there.
Is it working?
Yeah, you're good now.
So is the stream actually going?
No, we lost one stream. Or at least I did. Let me pull it back up maybe.
Is it going now or no?
I'm pulling you back
Yours is good, X. Yours is good.
Okay.
Alright, I got him back up.
Let me know when
Alright, I want... Is there a way that I can change this now? Stream quality. I'm gonna go to 4080p. That's what I would probably recommend for most of y'all. Like, again, you can change the stream. You have to just go to your settings of it.
WHYTRYG. Said I just woke up.
Yeah, especially for like Captain, it says that like you probably should crank yours down some.
The hell's he
Herzed
smiling
Liney.
Whoa.
Said YOYO.
Yo, yo.
Herzed Liney. Said Atruva.
Are we going?
Not yet. We're getting maybe a couple more coming. Looks like. Why try? If you don't crash, you can try to win $40 in a Fractured Plains race. And Invoke. If you see the Discord link at the very top, just join it. You just need to be.
WHYTRYG. Said she say less.
Just join the Discord. And you just got to be able to share your screen
Said okay.
in Discord. Also, another rule for our Fractured Plane race.
Said I was telling Krog to tell you about the race.
I tried to.
Said you need the money.
That's a low blow.
Is my stream showing?
Yep, we got everybody
Liney.
right.
Said okay. WHYTRYG. Said crazy work. Herzed Liney. Said I can share screen.
Perfect.
Herzed Liney. Said let mech now I'm in Discord.
Perfect. So we need one more player. So we gotta have just like an even number so that way the screens all fit in here. So actually when Y-Try shows up, that'll should be even enough for it.
Raquel Ogello. Said this is going to be cool to watch.
That's kind of the objective, right? Now, make sure that I would also go to your stream settings and I would crank those down to like 40, 80, 50 or so FPS. Like it doesn't have to be super visible. Like you really want to like make sure that you're also not getting any lag back from your stream.
Said whoever invented chicken hot dogs needs to kill themselves.
That sounds gross.
Loading. Said this is horrible.
Why would you buy that though? And then we just need white tries up there, and that should.
Loading. Said it
They were
was
doing
from
hell
Sprouts.
mode,
All
right?
they sell is healthy stuff.
Fractured plane.
Herzed Liney.
But
Said
standard
did
or
you do
hell?
any runs yet?
Say what?
Standard or hell mode?
I have a setting right now.
It's very sexy.
I
The
don't
only
know
thing
that
I'm
setting.
seeing I'd like to put an amend on, perhaps a little more room here.
Yeah, it's
for
just the
few
plain one
cents.
right now.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah, it's the
about?
plain one.
Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of fixes.
We're gonna have so many.
As long as
fucking
everybody's
fixes
gonna be
up in this
still
motherfucker.
hasn't run anything of it. And also, the other rule about this Fractured Plane race is it's the fastest time, but you cannot die. If you die, you're done. So that makes
So we
it.
got it.
You actually got to be a little more strategic about how you run around and play it.
So then we got to be doing standard. Because hell mode would definitely die.
Yeah. We're just doing standard, yeah, because I don't even know the other option
Loading.
for it. I haven't played.
Said no one has done a run yet.
It's starting right now.
Why try? I would go whenever you click share your screen, go to stream quality, and then change it to like 4080p and then 15 FPS. Like you really, so mine is.
Kurzed Liney. Said should take off any charms you Alria did have. Kurzed Liney. Said for fractured plane.
Should take up any charms you already have. What?
Kurzed Liney. Said be the run.
They have charms now for this? Again, I have like
Kurzed
I came back after
Said
like 5 or 6 months of a break, so I'm
Kurzed Liney. Said yeah you get charm drops
You
now.
can earn charms and stuff.
yeah, we're gonna run with no charms for the moment.
I gotta take it off inside
Loading.
the plane. They don't let you
Said
do
see
it
Krog doesn't
outside.
he even know about that.
Okay, sorry, I haven't played and I can't tell you how long.
Kurzed Liney. Said I ran 1B they make you run barb. Kurzed Liney. Said whack.
Alright, there we go. That's what I want it to look like. What I'm gonna also do here, since my window keeps going like I wonder if I do this. I'm gonna put my real stream actually up on that part of the video, since mine keeps like going away. There we go. Alright, so there's 1, 2, there's all of us there. And now I'm going to go ahead and full screen this out. And then we're going to go ahead and hide the chat. And then I'm going to put my gameplay.
Kurzed Liney. Said you gotta teach me how to stream.
Oh, I'm pretty piss poor at it, I'm gonna lie. But I can show you what I know. Let's see.
Loading. Said okay.
Since my Discord keeps like going away, I'm gonna put my real stream actually right there. There we go, perfect. All right, now we got everybody rocked
Said
up.
what s the hold up? Are we ready?
I think we're ready now. I was trying to get the screen on there.
Invite. Said changed my name.
All right. So we have Y Tried down here. We got Inbuck right here. We got Matty Mac, aka Resurgent here. We got Captain. I'm not gonna give you last name. We got Invoke right there. We have X888Z. Who is what's your in-game name, sir?
It's the same.
Okay. X888Z. Alright. So what we're going to do in this event, we are going to basically all go ahead and click on the page for Fractured. Do not click enter yet.
The last one I did. Invite. Set hold on.
No worries. I actually need to probably pee before we do this anyways. Because I'll get halfway through this damn thing and I'll pee.
Set bets for invite to win LOL. Loading. Said I put money on you WHYTRY, don't let me down, gang. Invite. Said I guess I gotta let them kill me.
Alright. Let's do this. Alright, so he's finishing out, he's resetting his. Alright. Again.
TRYG. Said it's barf is going to be easy.
So.
Invite. Said OKR.
Everyone go ahead and let's get onto the Fractured Plane page. Don't click enter, but click onto the page so that way everybody's there, same one for it. Alright. That looks good. Again, this is something that basically it's luck of the chance for it. Wish everybody the best of luck. Hold on.
Set alright.
Do you, Mac, Resurgent, do you have the other, are you like looking at Discord right now too? Your phone?
Oh yeah, sorry.
More of, there we go, it just now it fits.
Yeah, my iPad was,
You're good.
does it mess up the stream or something?
No, it doesn't really mess with the stream, it's just more of, it doesn't look as uniform. Now everyone looks the same for it. So now, again, if you die, you are out, unfortunately. The other case is, if I personally am competing in this event,
said I'm gonna get smoked.
if I do win my own event, tomorrow we're gonna basically host another type of event for, and I may like up the ante or whatever.
Said okay, cool.
I'm not really after winning my own prize. This is really just something to do for fun. For basically, there's not a lot of other PvP content going out right now, and giving back to the DI community. So, with further ado, everybody get ready to click on the Fracture. I'll do us a countdown.
Invite. Said thank you, bro.
I'm glad you came and participated. Nobody else wanted to come and win. I was like, I get it, 40's not a whole lot, but like, oatmeal better than no meal.
Loading.
You gotta do this anyways.
Said I did this earlier, there's an essence that makes you self-heal, no one should be dying. Invite.
Right.
Said LOL.
Here we go. We're going to click Fractured Plane in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Invite. Said GL.
Oh, I don't have any movement speed either.
Raquel Jello. Said I'm not good at Fractured Plane, so that's why I didn't join.
But I mean, like, you still want to do it regardless. I mean, like, it's great legendaries and everything else. And you could get lucky with essences and have just a super fast run.
Invite. Said I already almost died.
Worst part is I gotta read what most of the essences do.
I'm already gonna die.
Slow and steady wins the race. Like literally, that's half the battle. Is like a lot of times everybody else will die.
Said boy focus, don't go in chat talking. Loading. Said this is a race.
Yeah, I mean it is a race, but a lot of the times it comes down to
said what already.
Who like finishes and who doesn't like get killed.
Well, the timer stops when you're in the like loadout screen part.
This is literally like Nazi zombies in Call of Duty. You just need to like kite and stay alive. There was one time that we had a tiebreaker and like we did like
said my shit so framey LMAO.
That's what I said. You make sure you should have probably put it at like 40 FPS and 30. Like you can change actually how much the quality of the stream is.
YTRYG said it's at the lowest.
Yeah. But it also like doesn't just give it to you the lowest. Like I mean, your computer technically is able to handle higher than like that like low portion of the stream.
Ratello Jello said can't see the other players.
Oh Jesus, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was putting the stream song back on.
YTRYG said and it crashed.
I was worried that you were gonna crash. So we lost one.
Input said BNDD Watt.
Come on, you piece of crap, die!
YTRYG said only if my other laptop would work would be different.
Pirates are evil. The Marines are righteous. These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values. Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right. This very place is neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Well, but of course it will. Whoever wins the war becomes justice.
Why try? You might as well finish that out. That would be the worst. I'd have to go home. If I had to go sit home and sit next to like some like a portion of it right now, you were just like watching and being disappointed that you lost your band. Be like going home to sit on the bench and be like, I don't want to talk about that. I got a bad boss right here.
Loading. Said good try, dude.
We already lost another one? Crap.
Loading. Said I'm talking about why try.
Again, I'm not watching like loading. You're gonna have to like give us a little bit of commentary of like how everybody's doing. I'm not watching the.
YTRYG. Said it was my main class to but frame drop to freeze then crash. Loading. Said hard to see what stage they're on, quality is bad.
Yeah. It looked good for clips though. Whew. hurt. I'm gonna have to like heal immediately, yeah. And this is gonna give my chance to be able to like get the
Captain Annoyee said I'm done.
Oh, you already done? Impressive, Cap.
Said he won.
You must have gotten some good essences then. I'm only on 7.
What was the total time?
Said GTFO. Loading. Said GG man. Invite. Said really. Invite. Said he won damn very impressive. Loading. Said you're just better than everyone. Invite. Said how TF did he go so fast? Captain Annoyee. Said Mince. Captain Annoyee. Said Insicons I think.
I think my total is
Captain
probably
Annoyee.
like 10.
Said I got
10 or
wicked and levels up fast.
Well, Cap, I need to finish my like, event as well for it. I'm gonna like keep going as fast as I can for it. But like, God, my ability to like not doing anywhere near the damage for it.
Captain Annoyee said I assume I'm good to stop sharing.
Yeah, you're good to stop sharing. Just make sure you send me your make sure you send me your PayPal or some Cash App or some way to like I can get you.
Said GG. Invite. Said thank you Krog.
Indeed. Damn, I can't believe you got through all that fast. That's impressive. Ooh, my God. This is horseshit.
Minutes, 12 seconds for me.
I don't think I'm going to survive this. They're frenzied up.
What was the fastest time?
Like 9 minutes. Oh my God, I got enough. Whew. Thank God I had that shield for that one.
Captain Annoyee said minutes and seconds.
9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Arise.
And I'm still like only on fractured level 8.
Captain Annoyee said seconds.
Monsters have the lead ability charging.
Loading. Said I thought you're better than this Krog.
Dude, I just like, it's a lot of RNG too. Like, everything I've gotten, like, has been pretty rough.
Loading. Said you played Barb before.
I get it, but it's like, just the essences that came to my way just weren't any use.
The Brick Banana. Said he only did levels. I think it's really grainy, so I could be wrong. Loading. Said okay.
He only what? What'd you say?
Oh, hell difficulty opens up after you do it once. You have to complete it once.
I'm just now finally starting to get some. Wait, what is that frenzy check?
Loading. Said you could technically do another challenge, but with hell difficulty.
You're right, I could. You can do it. I mean, I'm not gonna do it tonight, but we could definitely do one maybe more tomorrow or so. Yeah, no, I just got kind of like
Loading.
rough once.
Said okay, sure. Captain Annoyee. Said you're on the last level. Captain Annoyee. Said there's only levels.
10 now. I had that also, that one boss that was like, it was putting out all the little fireballs, and like that thing really, I had to like be dodging that one hard. Cause he was coming for me. Let's got these. That's stupid. I wouldn't want either way. There we go.
Captain Annoyee. Said LMAO.
This is that boss like I needed earlier whenever like I didn't have any power. That was like also the biggest thing is a lot of mine were like it came out with yeah, so here's all I got. This is what I ended up finishing it with. This is literally like just giving me a shield, grants you demoralizing aura, reducing all nearby damage. It was like I just got a bunch of defensive ones. And then movement speed, attack, skill cooldowns. Yeah, there just wasn't a good enough build for it. But GG's. Let's see, Captain, did you send me your info?
Captain Annoy.
You should
yes.
gift like orbs or something.
I used to do Battle.net gift cards.
They do the in-game. What can you gift? I think you can gift cosmetics. I think that's the only thing you can gift, though. You can send directly to their character.
Alright, so now I need to turn off. Hang on, I gotta put my stream back together. Every time I do that, it like messes up all my crap. I guess I could actually build a
There was a moment
like a separate like set for the fracture plane.
Surrender is an outcome far worse than defeat. Wipe that smile off your face.
All right, here we go.
Stopping black, is that your only goal? You think it ends there? Think about the next threat in a year or 5 or 10. Or think about your pride. If Saiyan blood flows in your veins, if you're my son as you claim, then I will.
All right, let's see. I wish that mouse would like glow that light would not dim so much and make it so freaking bright on me. I need to actually move my desk forward, maybe. Oh, let's see. And then chat box. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get Captain Peg. So that way he can more or less testify that he can more or less verify that yes, when I do these events, I am a man of my word. These are real cash prizes, and they are coming your way for ones. And I've also learned from my past experiences, verify your winner is that winner. That's you, right, Captain?
In the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now.
Actually, you said yes earlier on something.
That you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. What you will realize is that
I've done that before. I've had people like honestly kind of scam me in a portion of it where I was getting ready to try to pay out the winner, and then they like changed their name really fast in Discord, and then like jumped in there and would like basically was like, "Yep, that's me." And me being naive at that one.
Said really you have.
Shut up! You were there with me when that happened.
Loading. Said what scumbags.
You were literally in the stream with me whenever remember that one dude, the very first like, basically like it was like for the $50, or it was like basically for the new currency of the game.
Said oh yeah.
I'm sending you the receipt. Congratulations, you're a winner.
GG.
I mean, granted, at least I got my. Hold on, what is this thing now? Like,
Captain Noe. Said Tyser appreciated.
perfect, you got his reward.
What was your time, Krog?
Fucking forever, 19 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Like, all of my essences were all just like for shields or for just giving myself like damage immunity. It's not what I want. I don't need any of these actually. I think I got Shatter Bane. Shoot, I think I have. I normally wouldn't say I don't have any feathers on there. I'm gonna go with the pants. Still don't have enough. I still don't have the essence yet of that offhand that I want. What the hell? That's how you get your shots in trouble right here for shit like this. Look at this shit. You got 4 AFK just all following one character everywhere he goes. This is how you get in trouble right here. This is when people are like, oh, I got banned because they're doing stupid shit like this. What's the main leader of this group? Yeah, they're all like $9.99 or 99.
Snitching.
Well, he's got a bot that basically he's got 4 alts.
Said just alts, bro. LOL.
Just alts? I bet you every single one of those characters, if he cast one ability, if he cast like one, all of those characters are gonna cast the exact same ability. That's the shit that like Diablo gets all mad about. And then he goes,
It's brutal. Said then just that's cheating.
exactly. No, like all this is like right here is cheating. You can have alts, and you can hell I think that they don't even care as much if you like funnel them like to like your own counter.
It's
I think.
brutal.
I don't even know.
Said but I have outs.
Sure. Can you control them all at once? That's the thing. It's basically like a mass farm of.
Said no LOL.
Exactly. Like, did you see? Like, they're all running. They're not just following. They're all the exact same level. They're all the exact same like everything through it. Hold on. Some
It's
said
brutal. Said devices.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Now, that's the thing. He's running off a computer. He's running off of one device. I know it's called multi-boxing. It's not allowed. People in WoW would do that shit all the time too. They get in trouble too.
Yeah, they don't even care though, because they got 100 other ones just like it.
I mean, yeah, if you got them at like 90, those like, I feel like a lot of those people are like the ones that like, they're selling like, maybe like Paragon level like accounts or something like that. To be honest, I've thought about like buying like 2 or 3 other like maybe like alt accounts, putting them on my different iPads, and then that way at least I have a for sure like farm group if I want. But I'm running these 100 or so like crests at once right now, just so that way I can. So I made the new gem, but some tells me that
said I was close to buying one for $600. Loading. Said it was 60
Not that I
resonance.
care, but I don't know if you want to say that if you're like
say what?
I don't know if you want to say that if you're live streaming.
What, just putting your alts in around the 4 areas to farm?
Buy some alts.
Yeah, I guess you're not supposed to do that, but I mean, I'm not gonna. Granted, I ain't gonna like farm it myself. That's more like kissy. I ain't gonna do that. That ain't hell. I'll like AFK farm my one character. I don't play the other ones.
Captain Annoy said I'll sell you mine for K.
No. We're looking for it. And I more or less was joking at that portion, but
right.
I'd be looking for.
I get what you're.
I'd be looking for like couple $100 just like from Paragon level characters. If I was like that, if I was actually caring enough to do that, I don't care enough to do that. But there are some nights that I can't get into an open world farm group, and I was like,
It's very sexy.
The only thing I've seen I'd like to put an amend on, perhaps a little more room.
But what I'm doing right now is I'm running a few of these like 100 of the Elder Crisp. I ran a couple of the 100s earlier today just to be able to make that new gym up to rank 10. Which was worth it. I loved it. It felt really powerful today. I mean, I did drop quite a bit of res to use it, but it felt extremely powerful. I mean, it activates almost every like 20 seconds. So Fear is going to proc every like 60 or something.
Beneficial effect duration, well, you probably get it up to 10 to 15 seconds too.
Loading. Said okay.
What I really need is a Bill. I need Bill. We need to bring Bill over here, and then anytime anyone needs a farm group party, he is running.
Loading. Said I'll take it for 800.
Captain, what's your res? Loading, you're probably about the same resonance as Captain. Maybe even more.
It's brutal. Said the new gem don't work with beneficial duration, but still good immo.
Yeah, it doesn't work with beneficial duration, but like overall, like it's still just massively powerful. It activates it works for your chip of the stone flesh if you got one. I don't know. I was feeling it tonight. Granted, I also just got mastery, and so like, but there was definitely some bigger guys that I was fighting.
Said what is your resonance?
Well, with this gym that I'm running, 8,273. But the reason I was running those runs, I need to apparently craft a There's a certain gym that some said would actually work for like AFK farming for the Satyr. That's my biggest problem is like AFK farming for the Satyr. I can't get any of my shit to proc. Somebody don't gotta upgrade this like much. Do I only just need to auxiliate this, or should I make one?
Loading. Said I'm only 8.4k resonance.
Yeah, so like, I'm running right at what you're at. But also, you might want to try this new gym too. Like, it's fucking mean, dude. Like, you maybe drop down to like 7 something for it, but I mean, you know how good a blood-soaked Jade is. He's literally like a little redheaded stepchild of it.
Loading. Said really, is it that nice?
I mean, dude, she kind of fucks. I mean, here, let's read what a rank 10 does. Because, I mean, a rank 10 is not hard to make. I mean, there's 40 copies of the thing, but, like, it is also a 2-star where you can craft them with, like, little gem things.
Fading Embers.
Yeah, the Fading Embers. Let's see where it is. Alright. So, here's a rank 10. It really activates in response to your overwhelming desire, granting you the billet power you seek the most while above 50% life. Dealing damage grants you increasing your damage done by 30% for 6 seconds. When taking damage below 50% life, you gain the ability of Mercy, reducing the damage you take by 30% for 6 seconds. Basically, then it triggers a scream of terror enemies' locations, fearing nearby enemies for 1.6 seconds. Each development power has its own separate cooldown. Development's Wraith has a 20-second cooldown. The Mercy has 60-second cooldown.
Said, is this your thoughts or some told you?
Actually, really, I haven't actually even heard Sum's opinion yet on this one. We talked about it last night about we were gonna craft them. But do I need to make it? Okay. Sum, what is your thoughts? What is your thoughts on this? Granted, he's texting me, so I can like relay it that way. On this new gym, have you messed with it? Granted, Sum's actually currently Satyr right now farming, so I don't know if he actually PvP'd with, or I don't know if he even PvP'd yet with it. So he hasn't actually. I don't know if he's actually. Did you try it when you were Necro before? I love how the views kicked back up when I was like, Sum's gonna answer if you liked it or not. Hold on, I guess if he didn't respond to me in game, I need to look too. I mean, like, when I told him that I was going to try to craft I was going to craft a max one out, I mean, he didn't, normally if he doesn't like the idea, he tells me pretty quickly. He just said, yeah, you can craft one up for it, and I mean, well, that's kind of gave me an idea for it. He may not actually be watching right now. He might be actually working. I just texted him and said, we all want to know your thoughts on the new gym. He said, it's okay. Have you PvP'd yet with it on your Necro or anything?
Loading. Said okay, so you genuinely like it.
So I genuinely like it.
Loading. Said and have faith in it.
It's the first 2-star that I still feel like I'm getting some survivability. Like it's like, so I kind of feel like it's a mix between the survivability of when you're in the battle guard, like when everybody's around you get 20% of reduced damage, and then kind of almost like a
said right,
and also like kind of a almost the thought of like a
said what do you like the most about it?
Oh, I like the portion of it that's kind of got like a little extra kick for a chip proc. I mean, granted, also fears. So I'm getting my chip procs a lot more. And if that surge hits within that chip, I mean, like, there was tonight, for me running around at 8-2 with low secondaries that I have, there was some big guys, like some 9+ that I was fighting tonight. And it, like, I basically was like, with the Condemn meaning Mastery level 4, I was definitely able to like fry, even if somebody was like super high resident where they could just like one shot push me down, I could put them in their cheat. So if they've already done their cheat, like we could die together at that point. I mean, Crusader also has a lot of like, for that continual pop. I liked it a lot with it. I'll be honest, I'm one that I get recommended a lot of 2-stars. There are a lot of really strong 2-stars. I have issues where I'm like, okay, well, I feel like I'm just not as either strong or I'm not tanky enough for basically dropping my res to use that 2-star. This one I liked. This one I liked. Like, I didn't have that feeling that I wanted to remove it immediately after a game. I liked it. I did like it. I mean, granted, I also did change a lot of my reforges for PvP, so that definitely probably helps with my survivability. But I will say for the oomph of it, I like that a lot too. I mean, it's a great way for, if you have a chip of the stone, to proc it. A great way to like give yourself, I mean, granted, anybody that is not running full maxed out 5-star gyms across the board, I mean, I will say some may not like fully, especially in the Rite of Exile, he's probably not going to, he may test the gym out a little bit more and like more of it, but whenever he's needing his full res, I mean, some's basically like experimented with every 5-star gym out there and maxed them almost all out. He probably will not use it maybe in Rite of Exile whenever he's fighting the other 11 and 12k guys. And that's just my thought. I don't, again, that's not his words, but I think that I'll probably see him use it a little bit in some PvP testing for it. It is, he doesn't always necessarily need the full damage reduction, but I think he might like the burst of it. And plus, granted, I don't even know if he ever runs a chip anymore. Certain classes are really good with chips. I mean, granted, if you are also, like, for myself, I'm lower secondaries, I like my chip proc because, say that I'm playing with Coach, and I basically am able to get somebody stunned, get them held there, activate my chip damage is going to be funneled into that bomb, as well as if I'm like helping him.
Said this 2-star gem has it all, honestly.
It does. It's got a lot. I mean, it's not as, okay, so it actually gives you more power than the Blood-Soaked Jade, but again, the Blood-Soaked Jade is active 100% of the time. This other gem is active every 20 seconds. So I definitely would. Hold on, I'm gonna see what Samsung ranks it. I'm telling you to rank it out of all the 2-star gems. So this is like more of,
said it has utility built into it as well.
that's the beauty of it as well. Like if you have, again, if you have that chip, that is an instant way to always proc it running that with it. So like if you were just given a chip,
Loading. Said so it doesn't need to be ranked at max.
Honestly, going from 9 to 10, it only like decreased some like cooldown by like 4 seconds or so. It really, I mean, you don't have to get it all the way out to max.
Follow us on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, Krog Live.
It is a gym that you could definitely, I mean, you can craft it, right? So if you've got extra greens or to start saving your greens, I mean, yeah, it's, I made them all today, but also I got a bunch of greens that I haven't ran forever until they now finally have done it where. All right, so Sam already says, he goes, he's not tested it enough, but for sure it's within the top 5. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say, I'm going to put it number 1 of the 2-star gyms. I'm going to go crazy on the limb there, but I've tested some other 2-star gyms that are really powerful. Like again, it's like, if you run the Viper.
Said what S that other Blood Knight gem, it has that built into it as well.
What gym you talking about? Using a dash skill. The 1 stars.
Pirates are evil. Marines are righteous. These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values.
What is it? Which one are you talking about, Lloyd?
Determine what's wrong and what's right. This very place is neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Well, but of course it will. Whoever wins the war.
I guess, yeah, but it's granted, I guess as squishy as I am, really, I guess, yeah, I'm giving it I'm putting it number 1 just simply because I've played with like the Viper before, which is one of the best, like, probably damaging 2-star gyms out there of just pure like output.
Loading. Said the one that makes you not take primary attack damage when your health goes down.
Oh, the Spiteful of Blood. That's a 5-star gym. So I mean, that's this gym right here. But I mean, I'd probably put it in over that. I mean, granted, like, I auxiliate this gym in here a lot simply for this right here. Making you invulnerable to primary attacks from other players. Like, that is, when you go down below 50% life, think about how many classes really use their primary attack to, like, finish you off. I mean, that's your Tempest, that's your Demon Hunters, a lot of times your Barbs. And that works for just a basic auxiliation of it. I mean, you're only going to get some help.
Said Pain Gasp, pretty sweet gem.
Pain Gasp is a very sweet gem. Increase your damage dealt by enemy suffering continual damage. That is a really good one. But if you're looking at it as like standalone for 2 stars without continual damage yourself, like if you're not like really running a build with a bunch of continual damage, this isn't gonna be as useful for you, right? I mean, if you're running like a Tempest build where you're running more of dash hits, primary attacks, without really like putting a bunch of like leads or any of that kind of stuff on the target, this one is this Pain class is definitely within the top 5. But the fact that this other gem gives you damage increase, decreased, fears.
Captain Annoy said it also gives movement speed.
Which one gives movement speed? Let me read what this one does. I got a rank 7 over here.
Falco. Said what you think about the new cosmetic, are you gonna get it?
It's definitely alright. Again, I am like a Berserker Watch fan, so.
Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion. Said good evening, afternoon, Sir Krog.
Oh, thanks so much for the follow.
Duck-Eye the Lord of Fashion. Said hello, Mr. Loading.
You think that, so? Some says like the pain class is the best PvE gym for damage.
Loading. Said do you know how the mechanics of the Fear PROC?
Pain class. How much? That's what I was saying. I didn't see how much movement speed.
Loading. Said hello, Ducky.
Increased by 4.5 at rank 7. Does the movement speed go past the 20% cap? I don't know. I feel like this new Surge one could be a possible candidate for like pretty good damage for it. I'd like to see more testing, I guess, from you. I mean, someone's gonna really go through it whenever he gets some time. So, but so see. I mean, yeah. So like a rank 7, you getting 5% extra movement speed. I guess. I don't know. I guess for PvP, I really like this gym's damage reduction. Because you take by like 30%, which are the blood soak, you're going to take more or increase. Take 8% decreased damage while below. This one you're getting up to 30%. I mean, it's only for 6 seconds, but a lot of times in PvP, 6 seconds give you enough time to get out. I guess going back to your question though, if I'm going to get the cosmetic, I don't know. I told myself when I came back, because I knew I would spend when I came back, right? That I was going to spend efficiently on like secondary gyms, like my other gyms that I wanted to get, and things like that to really boost myself out. I don't know if I like it enough for that. Maybe. Is 6 extra? Alright, so rank 10 is 6 extra. Captain, does that, like when you're in PvP, does that go past your 20% movement cap? %. Okay. I mean, yeah, it does give you extra movement speed, but you also still have to be dealing damage to the enemy for that portion of it. I mean, in my mind, when I'm thinking of like a lot of extra movement speed, it definitely does help inside combat. And by thinking of like when I'm getting battleground, I want to be as fast as I can to get back to, let's see, reason why it's good is anyone in the party, continuous damage counts. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. I could definitely see pain class, again, I would put pain class maybe like within the top 3 even. But I can't justify it being over, like number 1 over this new one. Because that's the biggest thing about like 2-star gyms. I ran the Viper, I ran some of these other ones to like try to go in there like full like defensive and then full like more offensive. I like the survivability of this gym. I like the offensive and I love that it procs my chip. I mean, it really just does a lot of things for you without certain conditions having to be met. It's pretty like cut and dry. You put it on and it's gonna work pretty well. I would definitely maybe put in like maybe pain class lead number 2. Could be right up underneath it. You could run both. But I like this gym a lot. I normally do not like 2-star gyms, I'll be honest. Normally I feel like my resonance is the only thing that's kind of keeping me alive in some of these battles. But I mean, I dropped my resonance, and I mean, granted, again, I changed also a lot of my reforges, so that definitely helped a lot too, because I did a lot of player damage reduction. Whoa!
What is your profession?
And again, so I guess, yeah, I'm not really looking at it necessarily for my build either, though, to some. I'm looking at it as like if I'm giving general advice. Thank you again so much for the raid, Philly. Appreciate that so much. We're talking about, again, we're talking about the newest gym that just came out. I upgraded mine to 10. I'm a real big fan of it, actually. Okay, so it's okay, the pain clasp is striped in PvP, so 24% is down to 8%, so it's not a humongous big upgrade for PvP. I mean, granted, if you're not planning to like drop quite a bit to get other gyms and that kind of stuff, it's still a great option, don't get me wrong. I like this gym a lot because of the damage increase that it does, the damage decrease, and also the fear. I mean, the fear is proccing my chip. I didn't feel that squishy with it, and I could notice like there'd be parts of the time when I'm like condemning or whatever, and I could just see the surge of damage just kind of like rush up through it. So I really liked it. I mean, it. Let me go and I'll put on my PvP build, and we'll go see what she looks like on it. I wish it would actually break down the secondary gyms too, so you actually could really see what was like working for you.
Arise.
Oh, do I have to change all this to store limited store rooms? I probably should have changed that from Gladiator right there, but whatever, I can change that later. Let's go and put on my PvP one. Alright, and then I already know that I could do more consistent damage if I do put on the Angments 4. Right now I'm running a Gloom, technically 2, with a 2 Barons, a 2 Vitus, and a 2 Angments. Alright, let's see what we got. And we'll just go about to like 30 seconds here. Alright, so 60 or 87.9 mil for Condemn right there, because Condemn's my biggest hitter really. So that's 30 seconds within there. I mean, I know there's a little bit extra tick. Let's put on my higher res and see what she does. Where am I seeing my there she's and granted, this actually might make me pop a little bit harder with my Condemn because it's getting a bleed in there. Or a poison in there. I'm gonna keep my RC in there now. I could actually, I mean, I could upgrade the rest of my gem or resonance, but have to miss another gym back around. Around 89, so basically pushing. Carded my res. Where's my other? Not coming in. But yeah. It's almost back to 9K. We're going for about 30 seconds. We were at like 69 or something like that by then. So I'm already less damage right now with my condemn over running around like 9K resonance over dropping my res to run that new gym and that portion of it. It's almost 10K resonance. I'm sorry, almost 1,000 resonance doesn't really add enough. I mean, it didn't add up to it. So let's put that one back. We're running it again, see what it comes out to be. Go ahead and replace this back with that, so I got a little more power. 82, that's about what I was at before. You can kind of just tell where the big pops come into play at. So roughly like almost close to the same, if not one of those burst portions of it pop a little higher. I mean, for dropping 1,000 resonance and that gym's still kicking in, if the same to if not like a little bit higher, I like that. I mean, granted, if I wanted to put more damage on, I could probably just run a 4 of the hangment, but so like if I want a little bit bigger of a burst, the gloom works better because I've got the gloom for 15% on top of the helmet that we're rocking. The shield charge against you 19%. So I mean, we're getting like a big boost of damage whenever we dash, and that's basically going to give us the other little bit of like kind of umph that you kind of need for like that chip, plus that surge to proc through. If all the stars align, she hits like a truck. I mean, this is the first time I really actually got to play Crusader with Master Level 4 in Tonight PvP, which again, you guys can go back and watch that other video. We did do a $40 Fractured Plane race tonight, which we actually may do another event of some paid fractured plane, and maybe some challenge raises. I need to read more about the challenge for it. We might do those tomorrow if anybody might be interested. I'll be honest, it was like pulling teeth. This is the reason I quit doing like Krog challenges where I would just basically try to give away free money for anybody that wanted to participate, because hell, it was like kind of pulling teeth to get what, 6 players to come play, and I'm one of them, so 5 others. And I'm getting those free $40. Captain won it in 9 minutes, got paid, and was able to walk away $40 richer. Especially when there's no other extra content going on right now, I like to make events like that.
Loading. Set OK.
You can play the challenge ones, can't you, Loading? Then we could then you could participate in the other ones, which, hell, you'll probably do the same bullshit that everybody else does. And like, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, you need to do your fractured planes. It's like wise to do it. All right.
WHYTRYG. Said Imma do mine TMR.
Well,
said I did it already.
I know, but we talked about doing another event for the
Loading. Said earlier.
I know, we talked about doing another one tomorrow for a challenge one. Remember, you even suggested that. Where the hell do you go in half of these conversations?
A lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks.
Loading. Said oh yeah.
He said, oh yeah.
But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you will realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to
we'll rock with
imagine.
the 7 tonight.
What you
Hopefully we
will
can
realize
maybe farm
is
with
that
that. I
you're
see if I can find a
greater
farm
than your
group.
circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim.
I might as well auxiliate this to echo.
It's not over until I win.
And also, we are doing another showcase, roughly. Paragon 800 PvP showcase. I'm asking some of the top 7 players, or some of the top PvP players to represent the 7 classes in showing us, I guess, their builds, their style, and a little bit of some PvP demonstration for it. So we do have a new video coming. I've actually already started even working on the intro. Got some of the script already written. I just need to get a few of the other guys in contact, which I may need all y'all's help. I may need some like peer pressure from the stream. So granted, there's not a lot of people playing Demon Hunter, and I'm gonna try to see if I may or may not be able to like convince Keys to try to do the Demon Hunter. So hopefully y'all ask real nicely, and hopefully we all rate out and can maybe butter and biscuit a little bit, so maybe he'll want to do that one.
Said oh shit Keys.
Well, again, I have not asked him yet. Like, I don't have any way to Discord. I don't have any way to Discord contact him until like this weekend, whenever he streams, and I like get in touch with him back that way. So.
Said he asked my buddy.
Well, let's see if your buddy will do that for it. It's like a 50-50 shot if Keys will do it. Granted, Keys also did participate in my server-wide Krog challenge, the very first one I did. So maybe he will. I've got a few classes I've already got established. I'm not gonna necessarily reveal all the names for it, but if there is a player that you all are just for sure that he is the top tier of he's the top tier of all of that class. I'm looking still for a monk. I've got a couple wizards that I'm looking at possibly picking, and I've got a good idea about maybe a barb. I need a Tempest, and And I'm trying to necessarily not just pick, I guess, the same guys that I picked the last showcase. If it does happen that way and they're still out there rocking for it, we're going to look at that. But basically, this showcase is not going to be as long of a video. The whole objective of this showcase is more of, I want to be able to try to produce these videos as I'm not going to do 14 people, I'm going to do just 7. And make it more of a short portion of it. So it's going to be for like Paragon 800 plus showcase of all the different PvP builds and that kind of stuff for each class. And then whenever new essences is dropped, we may basically gather another portion of it. So it'd kind of be like, I don't know, in my mind it's like kind of like employee of the month or PvP player of the month. A lot of it I want to maybe even have it where you guys recommend who you all think should be in there for it, and basically kind of give you guys up to date every type of class, like current builds from some of the top players. So it'll give you all an idea of some things to experiment with and that kind of stuff. So I think it'll be a good video. Hopefully you all think so as well. But in the meantime, it is 2 o'clock for me. I need to go to bed. So tomorrow we may look at doing another PvP race. Oh, here we go. We got another World or Diablo Immortal streamer right here. Guys, help me raid out. Help me promote my channel. Help me be able to give some other Diablo Immortals some little some love, and let's do this together. I appreciate you all so much for watching. You guys are the best, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Now, come on, guys, hit that raid button. Come on, come on, come on. Let me get some numbers. I don't want to look silly. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yes, Ducky. I love you. I haven't seen you all day.
Said hope you had a good stream.
I did. Come back tomorrow, Ducky. Earlier. I love you guys.